What's happening?
Hello, everybody.
It's dance party. It's dance
What
party on
on
the side of the
earth?
internet.
Did somebody like literally say? Welcome to Tales of Initiative.
We are underwater.
We are underwater. Yes, we are. Just waiting for my Adderall to kick in. Apparently, for all of us, it affects us differently. Welcome to Tales of Initiative. We are so excited that you are here today. It's been another week, and we've missed you. We've missed you.
We have.
We are we're really excited to bring you our 13th episode, and we're going to say this is our lucky number 13 episode of Sunset Over Vengalia. So thank you for continuing to come back, and thank you for continuing to support us and the stream and Tales and all that you do. We love you. Announcements. We have some, probably. We have you know what? Forget
Most
announcements.
likely.
Let's go to sponsors. Most likely, there's things. Actually, no. First, let's do our sponsors though. First up, Taylor.
So TA Maps is our continued sponsor, and we are incredibly thankful for their support. Their content and quality of product is absolutely phenomenal. So head on over there. Give them a shout out and support this business. If you mention Tales of Initiative, you'll get a percentage off your order. The bigger the order, the bigger the discount. So go and check them out. And they're awesome, guys. Like, their maps are really, really cool.
Really cool. And
Really cool.
So thank you to your maps.
And we will soon be having a map of Vengalia that we will be able to show you from TA Maps, and it's going to be gorgeous. I've been seeing the work that's being done on it as it progresses, and guys, it's so good. I can't wait. So thank you, TA Maps, for your continued sponsorship, and we have the link for that will be in chat, so you can click on that and check it out, see what they do, support them. We love supporting small businesses. We have a new sponsor this week. Our new sponsor is Emberwind. Emberwind is a new tabletop role-playing game designed to create dynamic stories and whole party adventures with or without a game master. It was created with you could play it without a game master. So you guys wouldn't even need me anymore. You'd be like, hey, we just continue the story and
They're taking your job, Dustin.
They take
Oh no.
this is but you can still play it with one. And through the use, let me see where was it. It was created with a deep respect for and experience in traditional TTRPGs and an awareness of the high learning curve for new players. Through the use of our Rise engine, Emberwind can easily be picked up by new players while still offering the beloved crunchy experience of a good adventure game for experienced players. It offers an unparalleled ownership of their characters and their campaigns. They achieve this through use of more intuitive combat, expanded character options, and eventually customization modules to create your own settings. Emberwind will also offer monster manuals, setting guides, and campaigns. It will not be constrained to one setting and will offer several options for players to choose from. So if you go to Emberwind and you use the code TOI, you will save 15% off of your next order. And every order placed using our code TOI, they will also make a donation to mental health research. And
Oh, that's
Nice.
lovely.
we are super like on board with that. Like, to us, mental health is a very big issue, and anything that can be done to help make better understanding, greater strides in research, we are completely and utterly behind and happy to partner with. So be sure to check them out. You can check out, they have like a philosophy page, everything that they're on board with. So Emberwind, they are amazing. We will have a link for that as well. But it is just, let me go back here because I have the page up. It is just emberwindgame.com. And then again, use TOI at checkout and you'll save 15% on your order. Announcements. We have the website is undergoing some upgrades and should be ready soon. I'm understanding.
Soonish. I'm lagging out in
Soon-ish.
video.
Are we getting some lag?
Yeah.
I
a
am.
little bit.
No, I think it's
Okay.
just.
Oh,
I think it's just Conlon.
Just Conlon. Okay.
oh no.
So soonish we'll have some upgrades to the website, some new looks, some new sexy merchandise. The existing merch is already there, so you can still go check it out and visit our merch store. But otherwise, it's going to be having an overhaul soon, and it's going to look even more beautiful. Am I forgetting anything? We have other streams. Make sure you check out our calendar on our website. It'll show you when things are going to be streaming. But otherwise, I think once I know for sure that Conlon is there,
Fixing
he's
my
there.
camera now.
Okay.
Maybe.
I
Fixing
believe
it,
in
okay.
you.
Trying
Maybe.
You've got
Gotta
this.
restart.
You
I think
can
I might have
do
to
it.
restart OBS. 1 sec.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, while he's doing that, you just had to put that in there. While he's doing that, we want to invite you. Go ahead and get your drink, get your favorite snacky food, and sit back and relax and enjoy the sunset over Vengalia.
Stay hydrated.
Very important.
We need a hydrate emote.
We did
Yes.
a hydrate emote that will be soon corrupted into the thirst emote.
Yeah.
It says
Oh, God.
hydrate. It says hydrate or dihydrate. Okay. The party. That was a delayed laugh. Thank you. The party has recovered Vix from the clutches of Ovak the Hunter. In the process, they appear to have befriended a dire wolf that they renamed to Thorn. After making sure Vix is okay, the party turns their attention to the cottage down the beach that they had discovered. As they arrive, they see the door open, so Edie just makes her way right in, as Edie does. The rest of the party follows, excluding Thorn and Nemea, who stand watch outside. As they're looking around, they are surprised by the arrival of the owner of the house, Vanessa. She welcomes the party into her home and gives them some information regarding what is happening with the island. She informs them of the sisters that have started killing the island as they corrupt all that they touch. She also informs the group of a powerful weapon that can help in their fight against the sisters, and she can help them get it if they help her by returning a stolen necklace. The party agrees to these terms, but as collateral to ensure that they are returning with the missing necklace, the party has to each give up something of themselves. Nemea's rage, Rose's totems, Vix's judgments, Edie's metamagic, and Quaris's planar warrior abilities. They make their way deep under the ocean in an attempt to find this weapon and hopefully do away with the threat to the island once and for all. On the way down, Rose engages in some fish marriage counseling with Harry and Carol, possibly leading to fish divorce. We're not sure what that actually looks like, but things were looking a little rough for Harry at the end of the session, but they eventually made their way to the wreckage of a sunken ship, where they settled in for a long rest, and that's where we left off, with the party just about to settle in and take watch as they begin their night. I believe it was Edie and Chorus that had the first watch? Vix and
Edie and Vix.
Edie.
Edie
Okay,
Vix.
so
Vix is
Edie and Vix.
currently like shifting between crab and cuttlefish form. This is entirely different. This is very unusual. I'm not used to this many limbs, and they're everywhere, and they're getting in the way.
How are you doing that?
Well, I still have the ability to change my shape. It's just that I'm not in my normal shape, so it doesn't follow the same rules. And oh God, what do I even do with a swim bladder? I don't know where to put that.
for those who don't remember, Vix is currently in cuttlefish form. Edie is currently in a giant goldfish form. Nemea is a moray eel. Rose is a seahorse, and Chorus is a swordfish. And apparently has a swim bladder for Vix.
Fishes have swim bladders, or at least a lot of underwater creatures have swim bladders.
No, you're fine. I didn't
It's
know
true.
this.
That's
and
your
I learned
bio
something.
lesson for the day. But sharks don't. That's why they have to constantly swim even when they sleep.
Oh yeah.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da.
Ocean facts with Matt.
The more you know.
Yay.
Vix finally just settles back into their cuttlefish form, which is at least the most familiar aquatic. I should ask, how are you adapting to this? You didn't seem very pleased with the notion of water before.
This is exciting. I've never not been able to not drown before. You know?
That's your phrasing makes me think you've drowned before.
Let's not worry about that. But now I'm not gonna.
Well, I'm not worried per se, Edie. I'm just curious.
I haven't had a good experience with water so far, and the bigger it gets, the deeper it gets usually. So it's just a bit scary, you know?
That's certainly fair. It's not a place we're built for, right? And so makes sense to feel scared when you're out of your element.
Yeah, and Edie points at her tail, but she just forgets that she's got a tail, and she's like, and hooves. Not good for swimming.
Not good for swimming, no. I wouldn't imagine so.
No. Mm-mm. Just sinking.
Was this an accident or something that was inflicted on you?
Just an accident. Still
I'm sorry.
scary. That's okay. This is fun. This is relearning what water's like without the fear.
Yeah. Anything understood can't frighten you anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. How are you going?
Oh, this is fascinating. It's unusual feeling this out of touch with my own body anymore. Normally that's sort of... I'd say like walking, but that seems very obvious, right? It's just innate. The ability to control everything. It's just interesting sensing things that I'm not used to sensing. These things have different organs, and it's very unsettling. You feel like there's things in your room that you didn't put there.
I've never been able to feel my organs before. I don't think I can now either. And
No,
Edie kind of pats herself down,
Well, it's one of those things, right? That your body doesn't need to feel your organs, so you're not aware of them. It's technically, you could always feel the inside of your mouth with your tongue. Your brain just ignores it.
Oh. Well, now I'm going to be distracted for the rest of the night.
See, now you're hyper aware of your tongue, and it's very strange, isn't it? You're welcome, and I'm sorry. How did you get here? Not here, underwater. We saw that part. I mean, you said you're from the Feywild, and you just sort of strolled into that fight back in Ballantor, and I've hardly asked you a question about how you got here.
Well, before I arrived in Ballantor, I was lost for about 3 days, traveling through the swamps not far from the town. I slowly figured my way out of there and made it to town. But before that, I was on a lovely walk with my mentor, and we were going through my next mission for Aruna, and spreading the word of our goddess, and she said that I was going to go on an adventure, and then she shoved me.
Oh. That
And
seems dramatic.
yeah, it was scary, and now I'm not home anymore. I don't know if I can go back.
Is that sort of part of her methods? Just sort of pushing you and letting you learn to fly on the way down?
Not that I know of so far. This is the first one, I guess.
Do you still trust her?
I assumed trust for her, but now I'm not so sure. You've got me questioning authority figures in the first place, and whether or not we can trust them. And I just thought that you were supposed to. I'm not so sure now.
Well, you are supposed to, and that's kind of the problem.
Yeah.
If she had asked, would you have wanted to leave?
I mean, I would have loved to have. I would have loved to, but I didn't even know that this place existed. Maybe like a couple of notes would have been better.
Perhaps.
But yeah, I don't know what her plan is, but I'm sure it's gonna all work out. And I found you guys now, and I'm safe.
Yes, I'm certainly grateful that she did what she did, because now you're here. And that is most certainly a blessing.
Yes, absolutely.
As for her motives, that's a delightful mystery to solve.
Maybe we just needed a cleric in the group, you know?
Maybe we did. You've certainly saved us already more than once, so I'm very thankful for your presence.
I just wanna do well, you know?
You're doing very well.
Edie kind of like gets all like blushy and bashful.
Would you like a hug? I have more than enough arms for the both of us.
Edie runs like straight as quickly as she can get into.
You're a goldfish, so you're
Mhm.
wiggling your backside as you go.
Mhm.
Her backside is going like a million miles a minute.
Oh, there we go. And like Vic's like, boom, and it just goes tumbling, ricochets around the little enclosed space in this ship for a bit.
As I realize that this is fun, Edie starts casting shape water and changing the flow, so then we can kind of like our way around like little tornadoes.
Oh well, this is terrifying and delightful. Ah!
Hold on!
While
Will
you
you
guys
read
are
me a
whipping
story
around
before we
within
go to
your
bed?
tornado, go ahead and make a perception check, since you are,
Ooh.
keeping watch after all.
Tornado perception. Do we have
I'll say
disadvantage because it's dark?
disadvantage. You have disadvantage. Well, yes, because it's dark, but also because you're now like in your own little tornado world.
Tornado World. Coming to Six Flags this summer. The
You got a
disadvantage
7.
got me. I got a 9.
You don't see anything.
Yeah.
Pretty.
It's pretty tornado-y in here.
Yeah.
What? You wanted a story?
Like a slumber party. Yes, please.
It is like a slumber party. Sure, let's curl up next to the not fire. They, he's sort of...
Edie's got a glowing coin.
Mhm.
She pops Ellie like floating in the water just like next to, so then Ellie can listen to the story too. And she snuggles up next to you. She's like, okay.
What kind of story do you want to hear?
Surprise me.
Right? remember that little song I showed you?
Yes.
The first one who made that song, they were a hero long, long ago. In some place completely different than this. A place where you kind of swim, but it's more like swimming with your mind.
Whoa.
I think you would have gotten along. She also had an E named. She was named Ella. She was fighting against these big evil things that kind of look like I do right now.
Oh.
They had taken
So
her
she was a
far away.
hero like us?
She was a hero like us, yes. But a little older, a little more powerful. And she was captured. And in the darkness of that experience, she found a song that let her fight back. And that was the song that I showed you before.
Whoa.
So
She fought with
escaped.
music?
She did. She fought with music, or at least with the knowledge of music. Because in the realm of
Whoa.
thought, even a song can be a weapon.
So there are more realms, realms than just the two?
Countless realms. And they bleed into ours all the time. You're an example of that, technically. You fell over from a different place, and things bleed out of here into there, as we imagine.
So you think that I could go back one day?
It's entirely possible.
Would you come with me?
I would love to see your home. That sounds delightful.
I think everyone would like it there.
If it's half as fun as you are, we'd all have a raving good time.
Maybe we'll just avoid some people.
Yes, I'm sure you can help us avoid some people. Who would we need to
Yes.
avoid?
Depends. Edie kind of gets a little silent and she's just playing with Ellie now.
You'll be our guide.
Yes. That'll be very exciting.
Very exciting indeed.
Edie
Vix
starts
makes
to
the
like nod off.
Vix makes their scales, or not their scales, but their skin like shimmer a little like cool blue and gold pattern.
You are so pretty.
Oh, thank you. I think
Welcome.
you're more beautiful, though.
I like my gold scales.
Yes, they're very shiny. Look,
They
you
match my
you
gold
are made
bells.
of permission.
I miss my skirts.
You've got flowy fins, though. Those do the trick.
He does like a little spin in the water. I think I'm gonna sleep now. Staying up for watching is hard work.
It is. You have to stay focused. I think
Do
we
we
might
need
have
to wake
slipped a few
someone
times.
else up?
Yes, I shall go. I'll go pluck someone up from their dreams. You can go ahead, and I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
Vix just bloop, 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 over to Nemea. Taps the
Nemea
watch.
has second watch.
Yeah. Taps her on the shoulder. Does like a little.
Oh, that felt weird.
Sorry, still getting used to this. It's not the same as hands.
No, that's okay. Oh, my tummy's gurgling. Right. My turn for watch. Okay. Thanks, Vix.
You're welcome. I sort of awkwardly like look a bit and then just like I'll leave you to it, and just sort of.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna
As soon-
swim over to. Oh,
No, no.
I was gonna swim over to the makeshift barricades on the windows and whatnot that I'd placed and just have a bit of a peek out. Do I say anything?
Sorry, I was messaging you because I was messaging you, Taylor, because we're getting so much background noise from you. I was trying to see. I don't know if you're on the right mic. Go ahead and make a perception check.
How dare you?
Natural 20. Holy shit. My Nomea dice.
Get a girl
As you
custom
look
dice,
out,
they're
you
beautiful.
do actually see some large shapes, shadows, kind of swimming around, and then a few moments later, they come around again, and it appears to be getting slightly closer.
Can I discern how far away they are?
In the darkness, it's hard to tell, but they do appear to be drawing closer with each pass.
Can I tell what shape? Like what sort of... Actually, probably not
Make
from
a
this
nature
deep.
check.
Gosh dang it. Nature. Come on, my beautiful dice. Nope, not as good. Ooh, that's a +4. 17. Because I'm proficient in it.
It is. You don't know a lot about deep sea life, but it does appear to be exhibiting predator-like qualities. And with it moving closer and closer to you, you're not exactly sure what type of beast it is, but it does appear to have some sort of predator-like qualities.
Shit. Has the light that Chorus cast earlier, has that finished? Has that gone out?
Oh yeah, long time ago.
I think we got
Okay,
rid of
good.
all the light except for Edie's coin.
And how long will
Is
that
Edie
light
still-
stay lit?
1 hour.
Yeah, it would have passed by now.
Pass by now.
Okay, cool. So we're in the dark. It's just the two of them that I can see.
You actually see 3 shadows.
Oh, ah.
One does appear to be larger than the other 2.
No. Okay. Vix, are you still awake?
What? Sorry.
Shit. Sorry.
No, that's quite alright.
Can-
On watch, you're literally supposed to wake me up if something's happening. What's happening?
No, I thought you were still awake. Sorry. Can you see them as well? Or
I cannot
Am
see
I just-
shit.
never mind.
I can't see the tentacles
back
in
to
front
sleep.
of my own face. But I can
Never
hear.
mind, I'm
I
sorry.
can possibly listen for something.
No, it's okay. Go back to sleep. It's fine.
Alright. If you insist.
Yes.
You sure there's no danger that you'd like us to just be ready for?
No,
Can I
not
answer?
sure, but
Are you still looking, or are you just looking?
Oh, I'm saying I'm not
specifically-
sure.
Right. Are you still looking out the window, or are you just talking to Vix at this point?
No, I'm still looking out the window. I'm just like talking.
You do see some. Now it's getting close enough that you see some gray, like gray tone, and like a fin, and you do notice a particularly distinct dorsal fin, very
Oh,
fan shaped.
crud.
Goodness knows OnlyFans is not a good sign in terms of physiology.
Welcome to our OnlyFins page.
OnlyFans. For wet action, you can get it every month.
No, no, stop.
No.
Live weekly.
Oh
We go-
my gosh.
We go deep on
Nope,
Sunset.
nope, nope, nope,
Stop.
nope.
Nope.
That's it. That's the last one. Oh, good. I'm back.
I'm gonna try and keep to the shadows as much as possible, and just see. I want to leave the boat, keeping to the shadows as much as possible, and just see if these three creatures have actually noticed us, or if they're just circling.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Nope. Okay. Ooh, 9.
Okay.
Ooh. I'll use my one good roll.
As you're hiding, you do see them continuing to draw closer every loop, to eventually to the point where they are passing by, and you see like a giant eye through the porthole of the ship. And then on the next pass, they slam into the side of the ship. And
Oh,
then
good. Okay.
they start like in unison, like running into the side of the ship.
Does that wake us all up?
Yeah, was it Chorus, Vix, Edie,
Yeah,
Rose? Get up, get up. I'm gonna swim around and just shake everyone.
Everything okay?
Nope, we have company.
Nope.
Nope.
Chorus, my coin has gone out. You just, if you can see in the dark, he's just holding the coin in the air.
I can see that.
I can see in the dark.
Should I provide some light?
At this point, yeah, they know we're here.
All right. Better to even the playing field. Vix's like spots get all much brighter, and they'll cast light.
Okay. As you cast
Just
light,
imagining a blue ringed
the-
octopus.
you see like just at like a hole kind of busts into the side of the ship, and you see the face like of a shark just stick its head through, and all of a sudden it recoils as the light lights up for a minute, and then it swims around again for a few more moments trying to get its bearings on what's going on. But you do see the outline of 3 sharks, one larger than the other. Two.
was
Nemea
it?
has
That was a big mouth.
Yeah,
Nemea has
No.
javelins, right?
I do.
They're like I can see them.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, they're on my person. Oh,
But
do I
I
have them
do want
equipped?
to point out that attacking underwater, basically all attacks are at disadvantage, especially
Not a
for
javelin
distance
or a
I
attacks.
think
short sword.
javelins are clean,
I think
but
certain things
ranged
aren't.
attacks must be within their first range increment.
That's okay. Yes.
Yeah, so they must be within 30 feet.
Yeah, javelins are one of the few weapons that go clean in underwater, but the range
Dagger,
still
javelin,
applies.
short sword, spear, trident for melee,
And then crossbows are
crossbow, net,
yeah.
spear, trident, dart.
Probably
Anything with thrown.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Nemea, could I borrow one of those javelins?
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
we could always try and talk to them. Maybe they'll leave us alone. I've dealt with worse.
We can try, but better to be prepared just in case. Like, I don't want a repeat of the marrow.
Absolutely, we've got to be smart, but I also don't. They're just doing what they do. They just being as the animals that they are, sharks. So
And some of
I
you
don't want to
do, I
just
believe, have
senselessly kill
open
them.
wounds.
Oh shit!
I do.
How far into
Yeah.
our journey are we? Because otherwise we would have healed.
Several
yes.
hours.
Several
Yeah, I think
hours,
it's-
but you haven't
Okay.
taken a long
We haven't
rest.
long
Okay,
rest.
this is our first long rest. Yeah. Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it hasn't completed, so I am. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
So they've been tracking me. Whoops.
Whoops.
Rose, if you want
Oopsie.
to try to talk to them, go ahead.
Yeah.
But Nemea, could I borrow one of those javelins?
Yeah. I give you 2 of them. I've got 4.
That's so many javelins.
I know. Somehow I have 4 javelins.
She just walks around looking like a porcupine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Pretty much.
as you see that they adjust to the light and they begin circling back in again and start coming closer, not being deterred by the light, following the scent of blood.
Yeah, so can like Rose just go like just like seahorse form. She's just going swimming on forward, kind of just I imagine still tethered to Thorn, just he's kind of just rolling along, um
I forgot about
And
the
Thorn
blood
is
balloon.
fully puffed up. Like spikes sticking out. And then you see again this giant form of a shark just come right up to the hole that they just created. Mouth
like
opens wide.
she just kind of just kind of like swims in place there, like and just calls out, "Hey, we're not your food. We're just traveling along, and well, my friends over here can really hurt you, and I don't want that to happen. I just want everything to happen as nature intended. So if you could please leave us alone, I could maybe even help you find something else." And can how many sharks is she seeing? Is it just the
Total
one
of 3.
that's
One is currently
oof.
charging, but there's 3
Okay.
total sharks.
Okay. Oof. This is gonna be a toughie, but she's gonna try this. Trying to do animal friendship upcast, but she can only get 2 of them. But
Okay.
hope that can maybe be enough.
Okay. What type of save is it?
Wisdom.
Are we about to have 3 sharks in our party now, along with the puffer wolf?
Jesus.
An entourage.
Dustin took
I don't know what that is.
away our abilities, but he's given us a herd, a swarm.
Slowly accumulating an army.
I think it's a 9 that they rolled. So plus it's like an 11 total.
Okay, yeah, that's a fail. So they
And
are now
a
char
9 for the other one.
Okay,
So
so
it swims around,
two
and
of
the
them are
big one
friendly
that's
now.
coming up, you're like, ah! But we just wanted to eat.
Oh no.
And the other one
I
stops.
understand.
What we doing? She said we can't eat her. But I'm
Not
hungry.
us.
God.
We're not food. I understand how it feels when you're so hungry. I understand it can be tough, when there's a difficulty in finding food. But we're not your food. We're your friends. You don't eat friends. You see?
The one
So,
that's not friended by you is like, why are we stopping? She said we can't eat her. She's our friend. We can't eat friends. But they smell like food. No, they're not. She says they're not food.
well, with that logic, don't each of you smell like food to each other? But you're friends, and you don't eat each other.
Well,
So,
no, he smells like, oh, smells like dead food. Not so much live food, like smelling the Nemea and Chorus, like the smell, just the sense of blood on the water.
Or just bleeding.
oh no,
She's,
those.
you sure we can't eat just that one?
Oh no. We're all friends, and
All
well,
friends.
they're powerful friends too. And if you hurt them, well, in self-defense, they might retaliate, and we don't want that. I'm sure you understand. Like maybe you've woken up a bit grumpy on the wrong side of the bed, and you maybe like went and chomped out at one of like another shark, and it just turned into a whole thing. We don't want that. We don't want conflict.
We, she's right. We don't want conflict. We just want a meal. Well, I kind of
Exactly.
wanted. I was kind of looking forward to some conflict. But
Hey, you can. There's conflict. A little bit further back, there were these lovely fish that were arguing. There were
Their
these.
marriage is dead in the water anyway. Just serve them up for supper.
what?
There were these. There were these fish that were
Several
arguing
hours
over their marriage.
What's
It might be worth a shot. They seemed generally unhappy with everything, and well,
could you describe them? We want to make sure that we have the right conflict.
well, they were just very grumpy, and well, I'm sure you'd be able to find them and know instantly. There's just
Well,
bad blood there.
I do believe that we should tell you that pretty much everyone we're about to eat is grumpy. That's how this whole exchange works. They like wave their fins back and forth a little bit.
But I'm
Why-
talking about
why-
grumpy before that, because obviously there's a bit of grumpiness in that, but talking about just general grump.
Oh, look, well, why are we still just swimming here? Are we going to eat them? Or are we not going to eat them? We can't eat them. They're our friends. She said, "Are you not listening to anything I say?" We're not allowed to eat them. It's in the rules. I think.
It's the rules.
Oh.
Rose, what's happening?
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm just dissuading the sharks. They've become our friends.
Well, if you're not food, are you sure? Just this one over here, and it like nods
Oh
over
no,
for us. This one really smells like food. Like
no, no. It's very deceptive. It's not food.
Can Vix? Has Vix noticed that like? Can we figure out that it's the open wounds that are causing like them to have like predator instincts towards us?
I mean,
make an intelligence check.
Not unless it's investigation. That's bad.
Nope, just intelligence.
7.
Nope. You're out of your element here.
Can we all make
Literally.
Sure, you can all make an intelligence check if you want.
Nope.
11.
Sharks, man, they're a different breed.
man,
I
mean, Ro-
attempt.
Rose
If-
is not like saying it, but she is like when like they would be mentioning like the male chorus, she would be kind of looking and like kind of to see like kind of just her little beady eyes that like would be like trained on the wounds as well. So maybe that could be something as well that you might pick up. Like why is she looking at my wounds?
Well, if you say we can't eat, it was nice meeting you. We should move on, because we
Yeah.
are hungry. And you say there's conflict back that way, and they kind of just
Yeah,
nod their head.
there's conflict. I'm pretty sure there's conflict all around. I'm sure that there's some fast fish places that you can find as well. I mean, that's probably your best bet around this hour. Some nice fast fish. I I believe that you those are always everywhere.
All right, we'll look for these fast fish places that you talk about.
Yeah.
I guess. So sorry for disrupting you, friend. Enjoy your sleep. Yeah. We just bye, and they swim away.
Make sure
And
to
the
get
last
soy
one, the one that
sauce.
you didn't friend, looks back and just and continues on.
Just I kind of just like saying bye, like with little arms. That went well. Don't worry, I dissuaded them. It was they seemed to be attracted to your wounds. The mayor chorus.
Oh. Look down at myself.
But it was fine.
I'm not
I
even
told them
forward.
that we're friends, and well, I think they're going off somewhere else to get some food.
I'm so sorry. I didn't even think. Oh my god, I've just endangered us all. What if that had gone really bad?
Oh, it's
Man, I'm bleeding too. It's not just you.
I am too.
oh, I feel so bad. I thought that perhaps maybe perhaps resting it all would have gone okay. Had had I known that this would happen as well, I could have um put some healing into you. Although I do have a little bit of a less so because I don't have my spirits. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but it worked out.
Um,
So
After
that was a very good parlay there, Rose. I think you saved our scales.
Absolutely.
It was no problem. I'm I'm happy to help, and please don't blame yourself and don't be hard on yourselves. It's been a rough few days, and I think we just have to take it one step at a time. We can't, you know, prepare for everything. They might have come even if there were no wounds.
Still, I'm happy to stay outside the boat, give you guys a little bit of extra cover.
No, no, no,
Um,
No,
nonsense.
no,
No, you don't need to do
absolutely
that.
not.
no, I still have several hours of
No.
my
And I
shift.
still have some magic, so here. And touches you with a little tentacle and is gonna cast Cure Wounds. You get 4 back. Oh no, sorry. What's my wisdom? 7 back. There you go.
That's much
Okay.
better than 4.
Much better than 4, yeah.
I'm also using my healing hands to restore some of mine. I
Okay.
heal for 3.
Are you still down the Maya?
You
Yeah, I'm
still
down by I'm down. It's okay. I'm almost full.
Okay. Your wounds your wounds are now pretty much closed over and they're just bruises at this point. Like you have like some scabbing and stuff like you're not actively bleeding anymore. Chorus, what is your HP?
25 at 28. I'm down
Yeah,
by 3.
you're both now at the point where you're wounded and hurt, but you're not bleeding.
Okay. I'm 26 of 32, so
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Vix is gonna go over and give Chorus another Cure Wounds as well. I've got them and I'm about to take a good, nice sleep. I cannot roll well on this dice at all. You also get
yeah.
7.
I was only down 3, so
There you go. Hey, we didn't need it.
there we go.
Hey!
I
Nailed it.
I just to finish it off because I'm about to just hop back into rest as well.
hang on,
Just
what
a
about
little bit
Edie?
of just a bit of words of encouragement. I have enough for both you and Edie. Just go and just like swim up and yeah, just do a healing word on each of you.
Yay.
Yeah, basically going and like I'm just like not like basically nuzzling up against each of you, just like and saying like just like to Nemea that you don't blame yourself. You're amazing, okay? And you'll feel the healing go into you, which is oh wow, 7 points of
Thank you.
healing. And then for Edie, just go up there like swim up to you like, and you're so brave, and I just ah your energy always makes me smile. And oh, let's bring you back to Phil. And yeah, she heals you uh a little less good, but it's for healing.
Perfect. I am full health now. Thank you.
Oh, perfect. Of course.
Well,
Always here for a word of
thank you.
encouragement.
Thank you, Rose. Go back to sleep, and I'll make sure no one else disturbs us for the rest of my watch. I'll wake you up in a few hours.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Everybody returns to sleep.
Yep.
Maya, was there anything else you
Yeah.
wanted to do on your watch?
Feeling just a touch guilty, I'm going to swim away from the group a little bit and find a new peephole
Okay.
and continue my watch.
All right. Go ahead and make another perception check.
12.
Okay. You look out and you see the passing of some sea life, but it appears completely coincidental. Nothing appears to be tracking you or hunting you at this point. And the rest of your watch passes uneventfully.
I'll go over and gently nudge Rose awake.
Ah. Anyway, how did the rest of it go?
Pretty uneventful. It's busier down here
Okay.
than I thought it would be, but I
Oh yeah.
think we're okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
Did you want me to wake someone else with your watch, or are you okay?
I don't mind. I have Thorn over here. It's just going. I almost imagine it's just currently like going like almost like you know how like the like moon goes around like the earth, so it's just kind of like going
Orbiting
around
you.
like orbiting,
Oh,
just like.
And then the
It's like,
rope,
"Whoa,
the
okay."
little bit of rope gets
It's trying to
stuck, and
stop
so he
it.
has to go back the other way.
Unspool it.
Stop going around my legs. All right. So Rose, you set up and you take your watch. You and Thorn, go ahead and make a perception check with advantage because you have Thorn keeping watch with you.
Nice. All right, that is a 17.
All right. Your watch, you sit there and the light doesn't really change down here because you're so deep under the water. So you don't see the passing of time above. But you do notice that more and more sea life starts to come to life around you as your watch goes on. Nothing seems to be interested in you. You do start seeing more and more fish swim by the porthole of the ship, but nothing appears interested in you at all, and the rest of your watch passes uneventfully. Was there anything that you
Yeah.
wanted to accomplish while on your watch?
I think she enjoys kind of just like waking up early and just kind of just experiencing the like world waking up, and so I think she's just kind of just a lot of the time just taking some enjoyment, just watching all the fish like slowly start to increase by, and um kind of just holding back like because she's on watch, she like shouldn't really be just like going like hi hi, like she's saying, I'll do that when everyone's properly awake, but just you know just happily gazing out. I think for some of the watch it probably would just also be checking in on Thorn and how Thorn's doing, and if he's feeling okay.
I'm pretty good. Being a fish is weird.
It is, but you're doing so well.
This water is bad to drink.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. But don't worry, we'll be back on our feet in no time.
I hope so. I miss running.
Yeah.
stop.
But you're pretty nice, so thank you for not choking me.
Oh, and you're pretty nice, and well, I've just been having so much fun with just swimming around. I mean, it's a new experience.
It's
And
kind of like what I imagine flying would be like,
yeah,
but heavier.
exactly. Yeah.
He has
Maybe
no
one day we'll
idea.
even fly.
I feel heavy and weightless at the same time. It's kind of weird.
That's a good way of putting it. But
I'm a little hungry.
oh, I think like with her like tiny like arms once again. It's like, oh no! It goes like eventually manages to like grab a little like ration thing again, and then just go like, I have this. It's a bit soggy, but there you
I
go.
mean, I normally eat dead things, so it's fine. And he just sits there, tries to pick at it, but he can't. But he can't get his mouth open like he's used to. So he's just,
I'll break it down. Like just kind of like trying to like break it down into like small pieces.
you see him just like chasing it around for a while, like, and then ends up flipping upside down again as he's trying to eat because he loses concentration of like actually swimming. Eventually, he manages to complete his meal. Thank you.
It is such an
Always
accurate
gotta
portrayal.
start. Yeah, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I stand by that.
Okay. All right. The rest of your watch passes. Everybody is able to wake up. You all have achieved a long rest. You regain all your hit points, all your spell slots, all the good things that you need.
All my useless rage slots.
Yay!
Don't need those.
Woo!
Useless rage. My
Impotent
rage is impotent. Yeah. It's like when you're at the DMV. Like that just doesn't matter. They don't care.
Yep. You just gotta sit there
Nope.
and stew.
Can't go falling down on them. All right.
Somewhere in the ocean, Harry and Carol are like, I feel terrified and objectified when you treat me like dinner.
Oh man.
So,
I mean, Carol's
you
fine,
don't know.
but
You
like
don't know.
Harry.
You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen to him now. You
we
sent
just
hit
start at the
shark.
beginning of Nemo.
You sent hit
I think
sharks
we just
after them.
triggered the start of Nemo.
I think we're just creating villains.
It's the ocean. They were already villains. This is the circle of life.
How many Disney movies can we infringe upon in our time here?
All of them.
All of them.
I take this as a challenge.
Under the sea.
We do not want to be sued by the mouse. Let's not.
No. No.
Disney
All right.
lawyers, CR30.
So what are you guys? What are you guys going to do?
I think as Chorus gets up, he says, I think we might need to solve some of our watch rotations. No one ever woke me up.
Ooh,
Oh,
Horace.
Hold on, Nemea, did you stand on watch alone?
yeah.
You were the buddy system. Literally, buddy. We are your buddies, and you woke none of us up for the buddy system.
I
I
thought
mean,
that
I work you up for the sharks.
Yes. Okay. Fair. That's far better than what could have happened, but still.
I felt bad. Chorus took a pretty big beating yesterday, and
As did you.
He needed.
It's all right.
Yeah, but
We're here as a group. We're here as a party. We should be working together. You need your rest too. We should be working together as best we can.
We're a team.
okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just
It's
don't
all right.
do that to yourself.
I mean,
We've had too many people go missing for doing things on their own.
Guilty as charged.
And-
Yes, exactly.
And you're the only one we managed to get back.
Hey, our record's going up at this rate. So,
Yes, we're getting better.
improvements. We should celebrate improvements, no matter how minor.
I guess I just figured if I knew where everybody was, then I wouldn't have to really worry.
Yes, but none of us knew where you were. So we would worry.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if Edie loses one more friend, she's going to turn into some sort of, like, fey nightmare upon this world, and it's not going to be pretty.
Yep, I will do it.
Better her than me. Okay. I won't do that again.
I hope you don't do it because you don't want to do it. Not because we're just calling you out on this.
No, I'm just not used to having people rely on me.
It's all right. We all rely on each other.
We keep each other safe.
Exactly.
Well,
Alright.
I don't like this attention. Shall we move on?
We have
Yes.
a general
Sure.
heading, yes?
I believe so.
I'm gonna scoff down a ration, pack up my things, and
And nothing hits better than a salty, soggy ration. Like the
Oh,
seawater
boy.
drenched.
Oh.
just
hit
anything to distract myself.
That hits different.
Can
Num 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 num.
Num 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 num.
What were you about to say, Edie?
did you said we had our equipment on us, yes?
Yes.
Can Edie please try and tie a rope to Nemea without her noticing?
Make a sleight of hand check, and Nemea, what is your passive perception?
Passive perception 11.
And where are you trying to tie this?
I think her leg. I think
Make a
like
perce-
I
make
got
a-
away. I think
She
Doesn't have a
she
leg.
has a tail.
She has-
okay. She has a tail. Oh my god, she's a solid just on her tail. I literally am just being like, well, if you don't want to do it, then you just have to do it. And
Okay.
she's gonna try and attach herself to Nemea.
Aww.
Nemea is currently an aquatic danger noodle.
I got a natural 1 for 4.
Aw.
Price jail.
Oh,
I'm just gonna take the rope and tie it around my waist.
Thank you for getting that. I couldn't get it with these fins.
That's okay. I see what you're trying to do. I get it.
It's already knotted to the knot next to Ellie's lasso as well.
Yeah.
okay. Go ahead and make a survival check. One of you can do it, or two of you can do it, or one of you with advantage.
A survival?
Yeah, this is to see if you can remember which way you're traveling.
Okie dokie.
I should definitely do it. I've got a good survival.
Do it with advantage.
We went-
Okay, she
Oh,
rolled,
I
so I
already
guess you're
rolled
not
that.
getting advantage.
Where's your roll?
I got a 14.
Okay.
I don't think this
I got a
dice like me
22.
anymore.
Nice.
There we go.
Hashtag Rangers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw
You-
that dice to jail.
Well, Nemea's sitting there like, I think it's this. No, maybe it's this way. You're like, kind of this way. And you point towards deeper into the ocean. You guys
Right.
begin swimming. Is there any more conversation you were wanting to have, Nemea? No. Okay. You sounded like you were about to speak. I didn't want to cut you off. So you begin swimming, and as you go, you again the ocean keeps getting deeper and deeper, and then you come upon a trench, just deep cut into the ocean, and you go down, and you start swimming deep into the trench, and after you don't even know how long you swim for a while, it opens up, underneath, and you see off in the distance what looks like buildings. But not like any buildings that you're used to seeing, not made of the same construction that you're used to seeing. These buildings look like they are made of coral and shells and things of that nature. As you get closer, you remember that you are searching first for either the trident or the necklace. Which would you guys like to search for first?
What way did Vanessa say to get it first?
She said the necklace would likely be in the like a treasure room, but the trident would be held most likely.
I wonder, is there any merit to exploring the notion of bargaining for one or both of the items?
Well, if they speak common, I will let one of you talk to them, because as we've learned, I am not so great with the bargaining.
I like making new friends.
You
I
do
do-
remember that they said that the treasure trove would be outside of like the palace. It wouldn't be like held right in there.
Necklace first?
I do recall that these people, whoever these here they are, also are the ones that like took the necklace in the first place. So maybe they're not on the best terms with Vanessa. So we might be getting off on the wrong foot to start with. So I don't know how much merit there is to diplomacy, but I just wanted to throw it out there in case. I imagine taking the necklace involves stealing, and if we wanted to parley for the weapon, it would be good to not have evidence of a theft on our persons while we were doing that.
Mm.
But
That's smart.
Do we-
I don't see a clear road either way.
Do we even have anything worth bargaining with? The necklace seems pretty valuable.
Especially if it's being kept out of sentimental spite, and they know that that will be undone by our having it.
Yeah.
It might be best to just try and just be sneaky. I don't know if we can. This one, I'm not sure if we can do through talking. We can try. People always have a good side, but at the same time, I also know that it's true. We don't really have much to offer.
I think we're going to be taking it, so we should probably do the taking without the person attached to the thing, and then do the taking with the person attached, in case things go wrong.
Yes, if we sort of commit to things going poorly, starting with the one that doesn't involve people would be the best one to start with. Yes.
Yeah, that was my train of thought.
I like that.
So we're going to the treasure trove first?
I think so.
Maybe we can find something to secretly trade for the trident.
Are you selling their own things back to them? Now this is
Yes.
this is haggling of a new sort.
I can change it a little bit.
This is going off the notion that they don't know their own inventory.
I can change it a little bit.
Okay.
Might be able to pull
Just
it
a
off.
short,
You never know.
short time. I'm
Okay.
very convincing.
Sure.
Am I gonna need to roll a persuasion check on fucking Nemea?
Convince me of this terrible plan.
Do it for shits and gigs. I mean, I
Maybe
said
we
sure.
should find
Yeah.
the treasure, find the trident before we make moves.
Get a lay of
Perhaps
the
we should
land.
yeah, scope out.
Are we gonna be in trouble for just being here?
Well,
Only
since
one
we
way
look
to
like
find out.
since we look like fish, we might be able to blend in for just a little bit and at least scout the area out. That's not a bad idea.
Yes.
I like
Alright.
that.
into the city we go.
You
Did they
swim.
think of it?
You swim towards the city. As you get closer, you see that it has full city like feel to it. You see the clumping of buildings that looks like they could pass as businesses. You see what looks like residential areas. In the distance, you do see a palace. As you're approaching the city, I want everybody to go ahead and make a perception check.
My dice hate me.
God, it is not a good day.
4.
6.
9.
Oh, shit.
12.
14.
Wow. At least you guys got out of single digits. Dang. You do see not much. Dang.
Yeah.
You do notice one building is set off from the rest of the buildings that appears to have more like decorations around it. It's more decorative. It is gilded and looks like it has some sort of place of honor. You do not see any other signs of life. No people swimming, or like no other, nothing. No signs of life of any kind moving amongst the buildings or anything like that.
No people?
Do I
Oh, this is
have
creepy.
based on the architecture and what we are able to see, what little we're able to see, do I have any inclination as to what sort of culture, what sort of people might live or have lived here?
Well, Vanessa told you that they would be a mer person holding the trident, so you would all know that this would probably be a mer person city.
Okay.
Can Edie swim up to like the closest building and just press her face against a window?
Yeah. You swim up and push your little goldfish face up against the window. Your cheeks puffed out. Go ahead and make a perception check again.
Well,
6.
Oh my god.
I
It is-
fog up the glass instantly.
Yeah. Well, I mean that wouldn't work necessarily, but you don't see
Bubbles.
anything.
Too many
Yeah,
Bubbles,
tiny
bubbles.
bubbles. You do not see anything inside. It's dark inside, which is
No one in here.
can I try to investigate and see, like, does it look like the city's in use, or like
Yeah,
can I
go ahead
look
and
at like
do-
the doors and stuff?
yeah. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Well, that's a 6.
Yeah, man, it's hard. It's hard to tell.
Jesus.
You are not familiar with underwater construction so much. So what's used versus unused, or like you don't get your normal cobwebs. You don't see
Good.
footprints in the dust because there is no dust. So the signs that you're used to tracking just don't exist underwater, and it's throwing you off a little bit.
Maybe it's the middle of the night? Like, we don't know what time of day it is. It's
True. There's no normal day-night cycle down here, so they might all be asleep.
This is like a big city, though, right? Like it's like
It's a good sized city, yeah.
I'm
It's weird though, because when I finished my watch, I saw a lot of fish going about. It should be waking hours.
And you would expect a city this large to still have life.
Is there any fish at all? Like, not just people, but like life?
You don't see any signs down here right now of life.
This
Perhaps we
feels
should
very uncomfy.
Perhaps we should just check out that building that's off on its own, the gilded one over there. It seems to
Yeah.
stand out a bit.
Okie dokie.
Might be
Oh. Okay.
Race you!
Oh, no, hold on.
Easy.
Edie,
Ah,
no,
Edie,
wait,
I'm
wait,
attached.
wait. Let's approach sneakily, so that maybe we can
Edie.
spot something if it is there.
So
And-
Edie tries to swim off in it, but being attached to Nemea, it kind of looks like a little baby puppy, like trying to pull a dog sled. It's just,
Aw.
but like not really getting anywhere. you do all make your way towards the building, and as you approach, no signs of guards. There's an opening, like for an entrance, but there's nobody seems to be guarding it.
I'm reevaluating our strategy here.
Yeah, if there's
Perhaps
no
we
one here,
I don't feel safe. I feel exposed.
I think
Get
it's
inside.
working out.
I'll
Yeah,
sneak ahead a
let's-
little bit and just check it out. If that's all right.
Okay. Yeah.
Where are
Let
you
us know
trying to
when it's
go?
safe.
I'm just gonna stealth into the building, like kind of
Okay.
change my
Go ahead and give me a
colors to
stealth check.
blend in with the walls, and try and
Okay.
see what's in here.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh,
Use a different dice.
these dice. I did 13.
Okay. You make your way into the building, sticking as close to the walls and the shadows as you can. You peek in. Go ahead and make a perception check to see what you're seeing as you look in.
All right, different dice. You can do this. It did not do this. 11.
Okay.
We're in so much trouble.
From where you're at, you absolutely see there's a statue like in the middle of this room that you see that you're open, and it's a big open space when you go in, and there's shelves and there's things all around, and there's a statue of a human in like a heroic pose standing like in the middle of this room. That's the most you really see from that view. Just trying to stay hidden in what you're seeing. You imagine that there's probably more to see in there, but from where you're at, that's all you're catching.
I'm gonna pop off a quick detect alignment. So if there's anything within 60 feet of me, I'll sense its alignment.
Okay. There is nothing registering.
Gonna cuddle scuttle back to the group and report in.
Cuddle scuttle.
Do you get our alignments?
I think I would be further than 60 feet away from you.
Yeah.
I don't see anything. There's a rather grandiose statue in there, but I don't see nor do I detect anything living.
Could that
All right.
be the trove?
I think we should just scout ahead. It might be an opportunity. Maybe all those fish I saw. Maybe an event is happening somewhere else. Maybe that's why it's so empty. We should take advantage of
Everyone's on
this.
holiday.
Should
Maybe.
I'm not the only one that can do this anymore, but should we go up and try and get a bird's eye view? I feel trapped in the streets, at least if we're above the buildings, you know, we won't get ambushed by something around the corner.
I'm not
Yeah.
opposed. There's always the possibility
You guys
that
can-
that if we can see, it's the whole if you can see them, they can see you kind of thing. So going up also
Yeah.
lets them see us. But at this point, we're more fact finding than trying to be stealthy. At this point, this is very odd. I agree.
And you couldn't detect any life.
None that I could detect. I wasn't entirely in the room, so they could have been hiding. But it seems very odd for them to be hiding when. I mean, I wasn't that obvious, I don't think. But we can go in there and see. It could be the trove room.
Let's just check it out.
I'm gonna untie myself from the rope. I'm gonna give Edie to Chorus. And I'm gonna go and bang on the door.
I've
There is
been
no door.
leashed.
Oh, it's just like a
Just
what?
an opening. There's an opening, but there is no door.
Oh, I mean, I can see, and so I'll swim around, see what I can.
So you're going inside the trove and swimming around?
I'll go in. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll go in.
make a perception check.
I will follow after, and can I help with the perception check?
I will take it.
Sure.
As they do
That
that.
sounded like a lot of dice there.
Yeah, I tipped out all of my dice.
You don't get to roll all your d20s and see which one's highest.
Yes,
That's
I
not how
do.
it works.
means. That's what help means. Roll all of them.
Oh,
As many
I
as you've
appreciate
got.
the help, because one was a natural 2, and the other was a natural 19 for a dirty 20.
Nice.
okay. And Chorus, what were you doing?
I was gonna say, as they go in one direction, I hand Edie to Rose and try to stealth around the other way.
So you
So-
hand a large goldfish to a tiny seahorse. Got it.
Yep.
I mean, she already kind of has
You
like
got like a
Thor, and
fish
it's
on
just
each
kind of
arm.
like
just-
another.
This is gonna go
So
great.
you're going around to the backside of the trove.
Yeah, just
Okay.
the opposite direction that they went, basically.
Okay.
Stealthing, though.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth. As you go into the trove, go ahead.
23.
23. Okay.
There we go. There's a roll.
You are, yeah, you're pretty confident that you are not seen. In fact, after you hand off Edie to Rose, they like look back and they don't see you anymore.
Rose, we're playing hide and seek. Ready?
Oh shit! Don't split the party.
You've already split the party. By
Oh,
going
yeah.
I
off
think what's even
alone,
more fun.
you were splitting the party.
bad.
Jesse.
More fun
Um,
I
than
didn't
hide
even
and
more
seek.
fun. No, what's even more fun? I think if we just try and like spin around. You see, like how like how Thorn's doing. You know, like it's so much fun.
Oh.
And just going like just like that.
Yeah, he's just
Edie
barrel rolling in
begins
place.
orbiting Rose, slowly tying her up with the rope.
Oh my God.
Entirely.
Hey, not like that.
Like this?
Okay.
What? I try going the other way.
Go the other way. I go the other way.
As
I pull
as-
really hard. I hope it makes it go like a Beyblade.
Did you just? Dang it! I was gonna say you just Beybladed Rose.
Oh my God.
as Vix and Nemea enter the trove, you look around and you see shelves are filled with things. From
Isn't that neat?
the top side, you see forks, you see hand mirrors,
Tingle
see-
hoppers.
What's
you
it?
see eyeglasses, and around the neck of the statue you see a necklace that doesn't look like it's part of the statue. It has its own coloration. It's gold and shiny. It's like a shell shape that is hanging around the neck of the statue.
I do believe that's our target.
And you do not see signs of anyone else in there.
The necklace doesn't look like it's trapped.
You can go check.
I will check the necklace.
I was
Is there-
just thinking that same thing.
Go make an
Double up.
investigation check.
Can I make it
which
too,
dice
or
do I want to use? What's my investigation?
Do I see anything from my vantage point?
You see the back of the building. There's no like rear entrance to it, so it just kind of continues around. It's kind of like like an open air coliseum kind of thing. Like if you could come down from top, but there's only one like main entrance to it.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Doesn't appear to be trapped that you can tell.
I got the same thing.
I take
Seems
it.
fine.
As you reach to take the necklace off of the statue, nothing happens. It's not trapped.
Yeah. Snagged it.
Do I still have pockets? Or have they
You
like
have-
melded?
Most
I
of
just
your
have
clothing
scales.
has become
tail.
part of your outfit. You do have like your bag, like your backpack or whatever, and that satchel that you found.
I will put it in my own backpack. I
Okay.
don't trust myself wearing it. Like, here, I stole your necklace.
Amongst
Okay.
all the thingamajigs and what's it's in this room, do I see a pearl?
Make an investigation check.
17.
You do not.
Okay. Darn.
Everything here appears to be
Surface stuff.
to you mundane. Like
Yeah.
it makes no sense at all for it to be in a place where it would be stored with something like this kind of statue and things like that.
It's definitely
But
isn't
one man's trash is another man's treasure, as they say.
This definitely isn't a traditional wealth hierarchy, if we're to judge it based on this room, but might be other things elsewhere. But hey, one thing off our list.
Do we want to try and find the trident? I'm not ready to give this back to Vanessa yet.
No, we should. They kind of like stop and like scrutinize Nemea for a second, then let it go. We should definitely try and find that trident. That's sort of the our part of the bargain to make it easier to fight those hags, after all.
I swim out.
I think by this time, like as they were over there, I would have swum all the way around.
Sure. Yep.
Still stealthed as I could be.
Found you.
Yeah, and no signs of any life in your swim around either.
Nothing. All right. Well,
Did you
Does
find
anyone
anything?
did
remember
you find
what I-
anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna tap my bag. I'm not gonna pull it out. I think we found it.
Matches
But I
description.
don't want to pull it out in case someone is watching us. I whispered that last part.
Yeah, seems fair.
Does
I do want to get a look at
anybody-
it before we give it back. But I agree, we shouldn't look here.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Hang on. Where was the trident? It would be in someone's possession, right?
That's what Vanessa said.
Maybe we try the
Possibly.
castle?
Might be someone in there.
Sure.
Maybe.
It's always people in
Maybe-
castles.
Are you right, Rose?
Yeah, I just a little bit of underwater rope burn.
And it's
You a little dizzy?
literally rubbing salt in your wounds right now with
Oh,
the
jeez.
ouch.
Ouch.
It's fine.
No, I more meant the lack of life. You seem pretty upset on the island, and there's nothing down here either.
Yeah, it's honestly, I am really hating that this place is so empty, but I gotta say that it's really cheered me up just, I don't know, having both Thorn and Edie here that keeping me company. That really helped, and it'll be okay. I believe that there's a better chance of life being here than back on that island. That island, not only was it empty, but it was dead.
Is
At
this
least
place
here it's
dying
not
like
dead.
the island?
That's what I was gonna say.
Make a nature check.
Jinx!
Counselor, nature. Go check it out.
7. The dice
Oh,
hate me
man.
today.
11.
It's really hard to tell. It doesn't have the same kind of feel as the island, especially as you traveled farther on. There's nothing like you haven't caught signs of anything dead. You just haven't caught signs of anything. So it's more
very
like
weird.
currently what you're seeing devoid of life versus dying or dead.
It's very lonely, but we saw those fish earlier, and well, can only hope that it's okay. I mean, at the moment anyway, it's good we're not coming into contact because it'll be bad contact, likely. I'll be okay. It just if we can not linger here, that would be good. Thank you for checking in.
Of course. Hey, hang on to me, Rose.
he like goes and like hangs on to you, and like here comes like Thorn as well. Just kind of like goes and like
Yeah.
bumps into you.
I think I know what we need. Vix,
What is it?
Chorus, Edie, race to the castle, and I take off.
Huh? Edie's just on the rope, like.
Let's out like an R2D2 type scream.
Edie does the R2 scream. Yeah.
Yeah. Literally.
As you race towards the castle, I want everybody to go ahead and make a perception check at disadvantage.
Ooh.
Of course.
Oopsies.
Whoopsies.
I'm a bad influence.
You are bad.
Oh. It was an 18 and a 5.
I got a natural 20 and a 4.
Oh.
Oh. Nice.
4.
13. Okay.
16.
Nice.
Nice. 11.
Okay. So as you're getting closer, you notice you're going through town. No signs. Rose and Chorus, you notice as you're getting closer, the castle actually seems to be giving off light of some sort. Like there's a glow coming from the castle. Chorus, as you get closer, you kind of end up going through like a tunnel that passes like as like an overpass kind of thing. And as you look down, you glance briefly and you see what appears to be movement under you. You see hundreds, if not thousands, of like worm-like creatures just like through this tunnel.
Good.
That's disturbing.
Great. Cool. I guess I keep going. I'll just tell everybody when I get there.
You are racing towards the castle, and all of a sudden you feel water like at your back, shoving you forward. And in the distance in front of you, you start seeing lightning flashing through the water.
Is this
And
all
then
of us now?
all of you feel like you're all pushed by the water. Like your momentum is enhanced by this water just behind you, shoving you. It's your ability to swim is taken away from you by you're caught up by this underwater wave, and you're pushed. And as you get closer, the lightning is striking all around in the water. It's just coursing through the water, so you can actually see like individual like branches of the lightning, and you see this figure with bright red hair blowing in the waves and just lightning flashing all around him. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, wow.
So go refill your drinks, go refill your snacks, go use the restroom. We will be back
Empty
in
your
10
sea
minutes.
bladders.
Empty your sea bladders.
And your land
Reduce
bladder.
your buoyancy.
We will be back in 10 minutes, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Whew. And we're back.
Hey!
Hello.
What, the peanut butter from my face? Yeah, and welcome back, everybody. Before we went on break, our party had been exploring this undersea city under
Sorry.
water.
Under
No,
the
you're fine.
sea.
You've been making lots of noise today, Taylor. It's totally fine for you to make noise. They discovered this undersea city and had seen no signs of life, and we don't have the rights to that song, so stop singing it. They discovered a treasure trove that had no real treasure in it, but did have what they assumed to be the necklace that Vanessa sent them after. They had decided that they were going to go investigate the castle, and Nemea, in a rare moment of spirit, carefreeness, said, "Hey, I'll race you," and shot off ahead, and everybody in their rush to keep up took off after her. Most of them didn't notice that the castle ahead of them not only was giving off light and glowing, but that there was also, as they went through a tunnel, life beneath them. Only Quarus noticed hundreds, if not thousands, of worm-like creatures moaning and groaning from the ground. As they exited the tunnel, they attempted to slow themselves, only to find themselves propelled forward at an even greater speed by water shoving them from behind, lightning flashing in the water ahead of them, and a red-haired figure before them. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Just right into it.
No
I
talking.
mean, it
just
is lightning.
shocky and stabby.
Yep.
I think just to add flavor, because for a second I was about to say that I wanted to do this mechanically, and then I remembered I don't have judgments. So I think as the wave is like pushing everyone into the room, Vix is like, "Oh, Ishki provides sanctity against," and then like doesn't feel the magic happening. I was like, "Not good, not good, not good."
You're not being pushed into a room. You're being
Or-
pushed into an opening,
Opening,
but
okay.
a big
Okay.
open space. Quarus, what did you get?
17.
Nice.
Nice.
Edie,
11.
7,
11.
11. Vix,
19.
Nemea,
13.
Rose,
I think
what'd
you
you
cut
get,
out.
Rose? 6.
We just heard the giggle, so we knew it
Yeah.
was bad.
Knew it was low, but
As you come out, first you see again this red-haired figure, and let's go ahead and pull up the map, and it is a good distance ahead of you. So to actually see, she is probably about 120,
She's all the way up
125
there.
feet ahead of you. And you hear her shout, "Have you come to do Vanessa's bidding? Well, I will send you to the hells where you belong." And she is going to immediately do a, where are you? Cast Call Lightning
Oh no!
and aim it just at the front of the group. And so you see this lightning and this cloud start forming right over the head of you all. She's going to move forward just a little bit because she needs to be a little closer. So she's going to move to be right about here. And so she's going to place it right over the top of all of you, and she will cast Call Lightning. And that is a Dex save from all of you, please.
Yikers. Where's my save bonuses? This is... I really wanted to put a judgment on to boost my saves, but I don't have judgments.
You don't
Oh,
have
no.
judgments. Man, it's What did everybody get? Let's start with course.
15.
Okay. Failed.
13.
Failed. Rose.
10.
18.
Failed. What did Rose get?
18.
Success.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
You're muted, Taylor.
Thank you. 21.
Success. So you and Rose will take half damage. That is 18 points of lightning damage to those of you who failed your saving throws. The rest of you take 9.
As the lightning hits
18.
Edie, you actually see Ellie take that damage instead of and so you see like this bright light come out of Ellie, and I'm going to use my reaction for absorb elements, and
Ooh,
so
nice.
I remove 7 from that damage, so I take 11 damage.
Okay. Perfect.
Oof.
So immediately, lightning just shoots through you all. You can see, like, all of a sudden, like, you know, like in the cartoon, like your skeleton like flashes beneath your skin as the attack hits. And then we go to Vix. You are up. Of course, you're on
No,
deck.
I'm not. Also, I think you would only take 9 damage, because it gives you resistance, so you have it rounded down. I think you would only take 9 because there's 18
No,
total.
my reaction is minus 2d6 from the damage.
Oh,
Absorb
Is it a different
elements.
spell?
I'm
yeah,
absorbing.
that's a different spell.
I have that spell too, and mine is halved.
Yeah.
The spell? The
You-
spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening the effect on you and storing it for my next melee attack. I have
So it's-
resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of my next turn.
Yes.
You
So here's
do
my-
2d6.
So you deal 2d6 on a melee attack. You get resistance to the damage type.
Oh, cool.
So
okay.
even better for you. Okay. So Vix, are you cooked?
I'll be doing a death save right now. That's what I'm doing right
Okay.
Oh,
now. For drama's sake, I won't say what I rolled. I'll just.
All
mess it
right.
up.
I love how squishy you are, by the way.
Yeah.
All right.
If I
so,
don't get to buff myself, I am toilet paper.
Chorus, you are up. Nemea, you are on deck, and Edie, you are following.
Oh, how far away? That's still really far away, isn't it?
you still have 2 of my javelins.
Yeah. They don't have that much range, though. I guess run forward. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, that's really hard to see.
Yeah, the grid does not show up well underwater.
I think you can change the grid color, but it's buried somewhere in the settings.
All right. I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to use the rest of my movement to move forward.
Okay. That will end your turn then. Nemea, you are up.
Do I know that Vix has fallen unconscious, or
Yeah, I mean, Vix is just now floating.
shit, Vix? I would like to 5, 10, 15 grab Vix and I'll pull them like over here because it's not on the map. So we'll stay on the map, but like I want to get him behind this coral thing, and then if I could use my action to stabilize them.
Okay. Make a medicine check.
Oh, I think I have I do!
Nice.
Okay, that's fine. 10, 15.
Nice.
Okay. We'll see.
Oh,
Does that end your turn?
Well, no, wait.
No. Let me go back. So how much movement was that? That would have cost me movement to drag Vix, wouldn't it? So 5, 10, 15, 20. No, I'll stay hidden with Vix.
Okay. Then that ends your turn, and we are up to Edie.
Edie, how far away was the 80? I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Actually, Edie's gonna use her action to be like, we don't do the bidding for anybody. We're just trying to help.
How are you trying to help? Are you trying to say anything more to her?
That's as much as she's gonna say so far, because she's always trying to help. She's just trying to help the island. She just wants to help. We're here to
Okay.
help.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
$13.
Okay. We'll have to see, I guess. Is that all you're doing with your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Up next is this figure. And let's see, this is Chorus right here. She will swim up right next to him. And I totally forgot about these things. You're lucky. She is going to do a multi-attack against Chorus. So she's going to take her trident and do 3 attacks.
That's probably fine.
And I think only one of them, well, maybe 16 will hit, right?
Yeah.
So 16 and a 27, so 2 of them will hit.
Good.
And that will be lucked out. Rolled 2 ones.
Oh, good.
But still, 14 points of piercing damage.
Lucked out. All right.
Plus
well,
6 to damage. What is this lady?
And that will end her turn. Are you? How are you doing there, Chorus?
I'm dead.
No, you're
Well,
not dead. You're floating.
You know.
Chorus is belly up. Okay. And that will end her turn. Rose, it is your turn.
Why are you sleeping?
Oh, oh my
I said, don't
goodness.
challenge me.
All right, so she just oh my goodness, this is not
Not
looking
good.
good. But she saw that okay, Chorus is still standing, but Vix was not looking that great. I think she right now is going to, let me just make sure. Her movement is really not that great. I think she'll just move back just maybe a little bit. And go and use a healing word on Vix. Let me just go roll that. Oh man. So as she kind of just says from afar, like, get. I know you got the strength to get up back on your feet. But it's like maybe said in a bit of like a fearful tone, as it's 4 points of healing. You know, it could have been like, but
Could
you
be
can
better.
you can sense she's a bit afraid. She isn't as like empowered in her healing.
Please
Okay.
tell me I do regain those hit points.
You do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not dead
it's just
yet.
like it's not.
All right.
Absolutely.
Is that going to end your turn, Rose?
Yeah.
You have a
I
certain pufferfish
You do have an
Oh
action
yes,
too.
my
Let me go ahead and let me put a. I'm going to put a second rose token on there, so that way you can.
You also have an action, since your healing
Yeah.
word's just a bonus action.
yes. It's just unfortunate that
There's a second rose
I-
section that will be your person.
there's not honestly too much that I can do. I don't have my totems. And changing into another form right now is not going to really help me. I do not have aquatic forms, so
You can always
yeah,
take
I
the
think
dodge.
she. Yeah, that's true. I think she might then just. I think right now just get like if she takes the dodge action, maybe also gets Thorn to also do that. Um, I don't know. Thorn feels a little bit squishy right now, literally.
He's
As a
so again.
half
This
of
is
it.
mechanical, so he has the same information as he has in his direwolf form.
Mm. Still,
Okay.
this lady is crazy.
Okay. So you're both taking dodge action. Will that end your turn then?
Yeah.
All right, Vix. We come back to you. You have
Vix,
some
like-
health.
Vix like blinks awake, little cuttlefish tentacles like kind of wriggling in panic, looking around, just like,
Oh, thank God.
I'm alive, but you're all in terrible straits. Spread out. We don't want that happening again. And there's this little like weird spot on the side of them, and they reach over with one of their tentacles and press it, and whisper a prayer, and are going to cast Expeditious Retreat.
Oh.
As a bonus action. So
Okay.
prone's weird underwater, but I guess like half of my movement to like right myself so I can swim
Yeah.
properly. Yeah. And then I am gonna just start. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I'll go. Can I go through that like brain coral space? Can I go
Yeah,
like
it's
over it?
it
Yeah.
would be considered. Yeah, you can go over it. Absolutely.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, sorry. 5, 10, 15 for this my movement, and then bonus action dash as part of Expeditious Retreat. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I might stay closer depending on range. 40 feet, and what are my distances? Here. Range 80 feet. Okay, so 80 feet's my first range increment. So I'm gonna take more of a hard diagonal and go to
Okay.
like right there, and then shoot off a crossbow at the crazy caster lady.
All right, and let me see range weapon attacks. Blah, blah. The attack roll has disadvantage. Okay, so it's as long as it's within its first range. Go ahead and make your attack, which it looks like it is.
Oh, it was a 19 and then it rolled. That's a miss. That's 9.
A
Oof.
9 does miss, unfortunately. So you aim up to take your shot, but you're still just woozy from that initial onslaught, the lightning, and you just you kind of take your shot back, and it does go wide. That end your turn?
That's it. That's all I got.
Because I forgot to do this before the start of your turn, I need everybody. She just kind of raises her trident for a minute, and she utters some words. Does anybody speak Aquan?
The guy that's unconscious.
Horace would.
Okay,
Or
so none of you currently understand what she says, but I do need everybody to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, great. My
Hey,
expertise.
what?
I got this.
I just
got
auto
this.
fail. So
Nah.
You're fine.
That's a 5.
Oh no.
7 minus 1? 6?
Perfect.
Natural 20
21.
for an 18.
Nice. And what did you get, Nemea?
Nemea got 21.
Okay, so Nemea and Vix, you succeed. Nothing happens. Rose, go ahead and make one for Thorn as well.
Oh no. Oh, that's a natural 19.
Okay. He has.
Thorn is so much better at this.
He's going to succeed as well. Let me go ahead and just link you the page just so you have it for ease of access. But he succeeds. So for those of you that failed, you see some vines grow up, some like seaweed come up from the ground and start trying to wrap itself around you. Vix, you and Nemea kind of managed to like pull free and wriggle free. Rose and Edie, you are now restrained by the seaweed. It's kind of like pulling you and holding you in place. That is the layer action that I forgot to do, and then she's going to take a legendary action, and she is going to, let me see how far.
Never liked to hear
Legend.
that.
Beast.
A legend, wait for it, dairy. Legendary action
Legend.
to throw the trident at Vix.
Beautiful.
That is going to maybe hit. That is a... Where are you?
Not the face, not the face, not the face.
Plus... that's a 16.
That would exactly hit.
Oh.
Vix like flips up a tentacle, and the water like shimmers in front of them, and the attack just boom bounces off of an arcane barrier. I cast shield with my reaction.
Nice.
Ah,
So you see, as she throws, you manage to get up your barrier. Just in time, you react to it. The trident like kind of floats away for a second before it just disappears and reappears back in her hand. And that brings us to
Oh well, that's just
Chorus.
cheating.
Okay.
All right. Just go ahead and message me. What your role is. Nemea, you are up. Edie, you are on deck.
Okay. Knowing that Vix is okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Wait, no, hang on. I want to go. Shit. 20, 25, 30 as my movement, and then I want to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's kind of as close. That's. I know it's not flanking, but technically I can reach Chorus there.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, he's within 5 feet of you.
Yeah, I can't quite get close enough. I wanted to. Can I reach out and like use? Oh, I guess my bonus action because I dashed to like try and pull him away.
It's more of an action to try to pull him away. Do you happen to have a healing potion or anything on you? Like, I know that you guys had some healing potions. That works out perfectly.
Rose in the cave.
All right. So, do you have any other bonus actions you can do?
I'm going to talk to her.
Okay.
We're not here to hurt you. We just want to save the island.
Make a persuasion check.
And while I'm saying that, I'm in the motion of trying to pull Chorus. That will be next turn.
Okay.
Okay. I knocked my other dice to a natural 20, but it's not the one I rolled. So come on, neg 1, 15.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
At the end of your
I
turn...
haven't drawn any of my weapons. I haven't drawn any weapons either.
At the end of your turn, she is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, right here closer to Vix. Because she doesn't see you as a threat because you have not pulled any weapons, and she will look at you, Vix, and she will say, "Why? Why are you here if not to steal?" And that is her legendary action. Edie, you are up.
Squeaky cherry, squeaky.
Edie wants to try and move as close as she can to Chorus. Oops. She makes it there, and then she is going to like look towards the lady again and be like, and just be like, we're only an adventuring party. We're trying to figure out what's going on with where we came from. There's something going on here too. Please, we're heroes. We can help.
Make a
Please.
persuasion check. And a straight persuasion check, not at disadvantage.
$21.
Okay. That ends your turn.
That's the end of my turn.
At the end of your turn, she momentarily lowers the trident.
Wasn't Edie restrained?
I was. I didn't move, but I still yelled the same thing.
That's fine. Go ahead, so go ahead and move yourself back.
Sorry.
Sorry. No, that's okay. That's my bad.
Thank you.
It literally says restrained on my thing, and I just was like, no, I'm not.
Thank you for keeping us accountable. We appreciate that. She lowers her trident for a minute and looks at all of you. Heroes, you say. Why do heroes come sneaking in to steal what belongs to me? Why
We're
do
not
heroes
sneaking.
come looking?
We were running. We thought something was wrong.
She sets her trident on the ground, like in a ready stance, but not currently actively hostile towards you. That will end her turn. Rose, you are up. You are restrained.
And can she try and break free of the restraints?
You may. Go ahead and make a strength check.
Just double check that.
You could do it. Go ahead. You can also have Thorn try to help you.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm also, I'm, because it's a touch spell, I'm gonna guidance it as well.
Okay. You're like, touch myself.
Physician,
Okay.
heal thyself.
Okay, please. Hopefully this is okay. It's a 16.
That is enough. You are able to. You break free of the seaweed. So that is your action. You still have movement and a bonus action.
Okay. Can she start? I think she's going to try and go towards Chorus. Okay. Can't really go that far. Wait. Yeah, I think she's already but she's done cantrip, so she can actually wait. Oh yes. Going to do a healing word
All right.
because
What is your healing word?
Basically, I'd say this one would be like, I believe in you. Please get up. We need you.
All right. And what is the amount of healing?
Once again, you can hear almost like a bit of a waver in her voice. It's 4 healing. It's like she's done stronger healing before, but I think she's just a little bit off her game.
You had already started coming back to, but the extra healing pumps into you. You're probably pretty grateful that there's no sharks currently around you.
Maybe a bit.
You're already partially cooked for them, it's like it's really good.
So it's our friend sharks. Like maybe they can help.
Maybe they can help. Does that end your turn then, Rose?
Yes, that's all I can do.
Okay, at the top of the round, the vines release themselves from you momentarily. And Vix, you are up.
Oh no. Okay. Okay, chorus is up, so that simplifies things. Vix is going to like just kind of. I'm thinking of Vix in human form right now, and not in cuttlefish form. Cuttlefish form is more complicated. Vix is just going to like, sort
You
of
know,
like.
truer words have never been spoken. Cuttlefish form is more complicated.
It really is. There's just all kind. There's just stuff happening. Vix is gonna like posture, like put their body sort of vertical, and just like waving their their side fins very, very calmly. Um, they're they're not going to. They're going to like load their crossbow, but keep it like pointed at the ground, and just kind of like quick shooter ready in case this person tries to do anything. So readying an action to shoot them should they prove hostile.
Okay. Will that end your turn?
I'm trying to think of what the last thing that they said was. Why would you come in skulking and stealing?
Yes.
I'm trying to think of if Vix has anything honestly to add to this. Oh, actually, scratch that. Better use of action. I want to use detect alignment. So
Okay.
not holding an attack action. I wanna get a sense of what this person's alignment is.
So as you focus on Ishki and reach out to try to understand more about this person you are facing, what comes back is obviously the alignments of your party that are nearby you, but also a surge of chaotic good radiates from her.
You aren't a bad person. I get the sense, and neither are we. We started off on the wrong foot, let's say, because of our entanglements and your history with whoever sent us here. We are not messengers or hired guns. We're just trying to set things right however we can see it. If you elaborate further, we might be able to help each other.
Yes.
Make another persuasion check.
Yeah. Not my strong suit. Nope. Much better at lying. Should have lied. 9.
Okay. She doesn't get actively hostile, but you do see her like knuckles tighten on the trident. You see like the grip gets even stronger on it, but she's not actively like returning to any form of combat that you can tell.
I think Vix just like scuttles like 5 feet back at the grip tightening. No, please don't hit me, please.
Does that end your turn?
That's it. Yeah.
Chorus, you are up. Nemea, you are on deck, followed by Edie.
I'm gonna sort of sit up. Oh, well, that one hurt. What's going on? Not fighting? All right. He's gonna cast healing hands, or use healing hands, and heal himself up for 3 points.
That big time, heavy hit and healing.
Yeah. I have a racial feat that allows me to heal a little bit. Healing.
Does that get stronger as you level, or is it just going to stay at 3?
Yeah. It's based on my level.
Oh, your level. Okay, good. I was like, man, that'd be so disappointing. You're like 17.
It would be.
Well, here's 3 hit points. Yep. Nice.
Yep. And I guess I can't. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike. Just sort of to myself. It doesn't. It just affects me. Just in case.
Is there any components to it? Is it like a
verbal?
So what do you say? Like, what language are you speaking it in?
That's a great question. Probably just common. I think. Yeah,
Okay.
Chorus would. Or yeah, common. That's great.
All right. That ends your turn. Before Nemea goes, you see she raises her trident and like swirls it around her a little bit, and you hear an Aquan come to me, and a bunch of tiny little fish like swirl around her, and she ends up back over here.
Oh.
And now it is Nemea's turn with Edie on deck.
Oh, I lost her. I'm just gonna move up 10 feet. I almost go to like open my wings to try and cover Chorus, and then I realize I don't have my wings anymore. Oh my shit. Please, we know you're powerful. What can we do to help?
Is that all you want to say?
Yes.
Okay. Are you using that as your action, or are you just using free speech?
Free speech, but I would like to
Constitutional
hold.
right.
Don't. Yeah. I don't know if you'll let me.
Call lightning right in the face of both of you. No, go ahead.
I wanted to hold, I suppose, like a grapple, like my action to grapple if she throws anything our way, to just like twist, grab Chorus, and sort of protect him instead. If I can use my reaction to cover him, like hold that action, if that makes
You
sense.
don't have that kind of reaction, and your action has to be like an attack or something like that.
No protecting your friends.
You
No,
are
how-
standing in front of him, so you know he would
Yeah.
have partial cover.
You know what? Okay, that's fine. I will hold movement if I can, and if I
cannot.
see anything come my way,
Yeah, you can hold
You
a dash
can't hold
action.
movement.
Yeah.
I can hold the dash
Okay.
action.
Dash action.
Okay.
And I will jump in front of anything that comes our way.
Body
Okay.
lock.
Yeah.
Did that end your turn?
essentially. Yeah, but I have asked her, how can we help?
Yes, I am aware. Edie, you are up.
I am going to run toward. Well, sorry, Edie is going to run towards Chorus. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button again.
Roll button.
How can I move you? Why can't I move you?
Where do you want to move?
But just this square here behind Chorus.
Oh, nope,
And
that's
I
Rose.
am going to.
I thought that was Rose. Yeah. Oh no.
Huh.
And
I
I'm
was like,
going to cast a Cure Wounds on
Okay.
on Chorus. So you get 7 points of healing. As I reach over and I'm like, I hope this helps us at least a little bit. And if I can look over to this merfolk, I'm just going to be like, look, I think we're all in a bunch of trouble here. All of us. And that's it.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is her turn, and the grip loosens a little bit, and she lowers her trident down. Since none of you attempted to engage her in combat this last round, you are momentarily out of combat. If you're not here to steal, why are you here?
We're only trying to defeat this great evil. There's this island nearby that is very, very dead, and it's because of horrible hags, and we're just trying to make that right.
I have sensed this evil. It is all I can do to hold it at bay. And you come down here seeking to destroy and to steal what I use to protect my people.
We didn't realize.
Where are all the people?
I was about to say, point of clarity, where are the people, A, and B, what is
Yeah.
it that you think we were trying to steal?
The only reason anyone comes down here anymore is for this, and she gestures with her trident. And my people, you would have passed them on your way in. They're currently...
Wait.
No, we didn't.
They are currently not in a form that you would recognize as people. Through the curse of another sea witch.
Oh,
I think Chorus. Can I make, I guess, like a sleight of hand check to try to pull the necklace out of Nemea's bag?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
She
Let's say 10.
my passive perception's 11.
But hers is 17.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What are you grabbing?
Well, I guess he does it now, just very slowly, like pulls out the necklace and says, "So, full disclosure, we were here for some of items. Didn't know anyone was down here. We were tasked. You said the name Vanessa.
Yes, that is
the
one
woman who
name she
lived-
goes by.
That we met her on the island. She took some things from us and tasked us with retrieving this necklace and, as you said, the trident.
Sea Witch is at it again.
How many times has she sent people down here?
None in a while. It's harder and harder to find people willing to go through such lengths. Things must be desperate up above.
Is she the one that cursed your people?
She is. And it will take her death
oh.
to uncurse my people.
That's-
Under his breath, Chorus says, "I knew it."
Let me. I need. Pardon my nosiness, but there's some. You and her, don't take this the wrong way, are not as different in terms of sort of your view on the world as I would think for bitter enemies like this. What, in your opinion, of her opinion, was her motivation in wanting to do such a thing to your people?
She wants to control people. She takes things from people, and when they are not able to fulfill their end of a bargain that she strikes with them, she transforms them. I trust that you all made such a bargain with her.
We did. And
Unfortunately.
If you do not
I-
complete
What if-
your end of the bargain, you will become like my people.
I thought she said she just got to keep the things.
She
She's
does.
a liar.
She is. You see,
oh,
I care about my people. I care about the world above. But at this point, with my people being in the form that they are in, it's all I can do to protect them. This trident gives me that power, that ability to protect them. That necklace you're holding keeps her from coming back. She cannot enter the sea as long as she doesn't have that necklace. which is why I've held on to it. It's a precarious balance because I cannot restore my people without destroying her, but to go up there and confront her is a risk I cannot take, because if I lose, then my people are lost.
What would happen to our deals if we were to kill her before giving her the necklace and filling our end?
Well, it takes a bit of time for the curse to set in, so if you were to try to engage her in combat before giving her the necklace, she would not have a chance to enact the curse, most likely. However, whatever she took from you, she would still have.
Even
what if
after her
what she
death?
has?
No, once she's dead, all agreements are considered null and void. Anything that she took would be returned to you. And my people would return. But you would be fighting her without, well, whatever it is she took from you. If you give her the necklace, your items will be returned to you, your whatever it was that you agreed upon. But it will give her the power to once again enter the sea.
What
So
if
either way
what
we
if
get
when
our
she
stuff back.
enters the sea, we're waiting for her? You're waiting for her. With
Yes,
our help.
possibly with
cannot
your
risk-
aid.
What if we give you the necklace, we take the trident as a bit of a trade for ourselves here. We kill her, bring you back your trident.
Once you kill her, you will lose the ability to travel underwater.
I'll get in a boat and I'll drop it over this
I'm
spot.
afraid that is a
Yeah.
non-starter. I will not part with my trident. It was my father's and his father's before him. And she directs, like, she actually points now with the trident around you, and you see in the area that you guys had been fighting, there is actually statues of merfolk in regal attire, like crowns and like previous rulers.
Can I do an insight check just to see if she's being honest with us?
Yep.
If all your ancestors are in here, who was the statue in the cave in the treasury?
That was a man I loved once.
Oh,
I was young and foolish.
Chorus is, I think, using his like 3 brain cells because he's not very smart to process, and he says, "So, if we leave now and give her the necklace, we'll fight her with our powers. We'd have a slight advantage, but she would have the necklace and could return to the sea. If we leave now with the trident, theoretically that would give us an advantage, and we could fight her, and you would have the assurance that she doesn't have the necklace, and she still could not return to the sea. You would be down your trident if we died."
Which I will not part with my trident, so that's not an option. Vix, what did you roll for your insight check?
Wish I had rolled this on the other lady. 27 with a natural 20.
She
Jesus.
is as honest and genuine as you've ever known a person to be.
Would it be palatable for us to take the necklace so that we can at least weigh our options of threat on the way to confronting her? So that we could give the necklace, if we think we are not capable of defeating her beforehand, we can give her the necklace, get our abilities back, and face her at full strength, knowing that she might escape, but at least I don't know if you'd be willing to follow us. I doubt it, but if you did, she flees from us right into your waiting arms, you at full strength with your trident.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Make a
what if we destroy the
persuasion check.
necklace?
Persuasion check, not
Can,
my strength.
can I
coming
see the
up.
necklace?
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Ooh,
Chorus is holding the
What would-
necklace.
what would happen if we destroyed it?
I've tried. I've used all the might of my trident, and I've been unable to destroy the necklace. It's bound to her. I think it can only be destroyed with her death.
Edie, you said something about being able to make something look like something else earlier. Could you make something look like this necklace?
Yeah, I think so. For a little while anyway. I grab like a shell that looks similar, like just off of the floor, and I match it the color. And if there's any
Make
symbols or
an
anything,
investigation check to see if you can find a shell like it.
someone help me find a shell.
Oh,
Okay.
I got a 17
I'm
to
pretty
find a
good at
shell.
Oh,
Can I roll with advantage?
Sure.
no, I just, yeah.
2 19s.
Didn't even need the
So
advantage.
that's a 17.
Maybe you needed the advantage.
Amazing.
Oh gosh, I love Edie so much. You look around and you are able to find a conch shell that looks similar. It's not exactly, but it's pretty close.
I cast prestidigitation to just match the color. And if I need to do a second one, I will make a mark on it or a symbol that appears on the front, and that lasts for an
Okay.
hour. I can do this
Um,
again at any time.
Okay. It looks similar. It looks close. You're not sure how well it will hold up under scrutiny, but it has the appearance of the said necklace.
I was just gonna ask,
Um,
could I take a look at it to see if I could imagine how easy it would be to discern that it's a fake?
Do you have detect magic?
I don't have detect magic. It was just
Okay.
investigation to.
So an investigation. Go ahead and do an investigation check.
Would magic
Yeah.
still come off of it because I've cast prestidigitation on it?
But it's not itself a magical item.
Yeah, okay.
Just a 10.
I mean, it looks really good to you.
Yeah. Seems to pass muster.
I think I nailed it.
you did.
I cannot leave my people. I'm sorry. Why did you come seeking my trident in the first place?
Well,
It's
she
just-
told us it would help.
It's just sea
Various
witches
things.
all the way down, frankly.
She said
Very
it would help
true.
her fight sea hags.
Exactly.
She blamed sea hags for the death of an island.
And we're quite desperate to reverse that.
Don't like sea eggs.
No,
Don't
nor
like
do
the
I.
death.
I will tell you what I can do. I cannot give you my trident. I am not willing to risk my people. They don't have much of a life, but they still have a hope, as long as I live. But I cannot let Vanessa continue to run free either. You say that I am not very different from Vanessa, and I'm about to show you how different we are. I'm going to aid you, and I expect nothing in return other than that, please, try your best to stop her.
Yeah, we will try our best.
And
We
she
will.
takes her trident for a moment and kind of holds it up and like kind of puts the curve of the trident like between her forehead and just focuses for a minute, and you see her trident start to glow, and it gets brighter and brighter and brighter, and soon it's hard to look at. And then she levels it at you, and beams shoot out of each prong of the trident and hits. One just blasts into you, Chorus. Another smacks into you, Edie, and a third into you, Rose. Finally, she turns it on Vix, Nemea, and Thorn,
Not the face.
and blasts into you. And then it fades. And
Not bleeding.
where Thorn was this pufferfish floating around, slowly sinks and floats to the bottom of the ground, a statue of a direwolf.
What did you do to Thorn?
What did you do to him?
That doesn't look
Is-
good.
Am I a statue?
Is
Am
he
I a
okay?
statue, guys?
Just your companion will now always be with you. He, as the form he was in, apparently a wolf. I didn't realize that, but apparently
Yeah.
he was mortal and was going to die at some point, be it in combat
Hmm.
or just through old age. This makes him essentially immortal. He is a statue when he is not on this plane, but at other times you can summon him and he will come and fight with you or track for you or whatever you would like for a time before he returns. If his form is destroyed, it will just revert back into the statue and you can re-summon him again in some days.
What plane did you send him to?
Yeah, is he okay?
He
Is he
doesn't know the
lonely?
difference. He won't know at all. He won't
Are
even
you-
know that he's been gone. And he can
Okay.
heal there, so if he takes damage, you can send him back to this plane and he will heal.
Oh, wow! This
To the rest of you, I've given you strength.
Immortality?
Strength beyond... No.
Strength?
Strength beyond what you currently had. And even a little bit more. I poured a lot of myself into you. I ask that you go stop Vanessa, and then in turn stop those sea hags. That is what I can do for you. Please defeat her, and I will know that you've done so by my people returning to me. And if in the future you are able, once you've defeated her, come back and we will welcome you as heroes.
Yeah.
The
That would be
heroes that you
amazing.
claim to be.
It would be nice to see this place a little bit more lively.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No
We used
offense,
to
it's a
have-
So
beautiful place,
lonely.
it's just as sparse.
We used to have wonderful
Very
concerts and
lonely.
events and festivals. It was quite nice.
Love music.
What do you mean you've made us stronger?
You'll see. When the time comes, you'll see. Now,
We're gonna turn into worms.
I don't have a lot to... well, that will depend on your outcome with Vanessa. Not in my hands, you will not. But what hospitality I have to offer is yours. You are welcome to stay the night if you like in the castle. But I assume Vanessa is awaiting your return, and she knows approximately how long it takes to get down here. And she can sense her magic, so she knows you have not been destroyed.
We need rest, though.
Of course. Let me show you the way. And she directs you towards the castle. And that is where we will end today's session.
Oh,
Oh my
So,
god.
for those of you who are listening, mechanically what just happened, and for you as the players, you are all now level 4. And on top of that,
Water wild shape. Water wild
the
shape.
additional powers that she gave you. So at level 4, you get to choose an extra feat or a stat boost. She's giving you an extra one of those as well. So you'll get your whatever your feat or your stat boost is, and you get to choose another feat or another stat boost on top of that. That is the boost
damn.
that she gave you.
What?
That's dope.
That's so
What a
cool.
Hell yeah.
boost!
Oh my god, both.
Both.
Yes.
One of
Porque
each.
no
So
los
you can
dos.
take
Okay,
2
no, let's
feats.
do it.
Yes.
You can- So you can take 2 feats, you can take 2 stats, you can take one of each.
Well, I've already
And
got
your
8
level.
feet, so.
Let's go ahead and everybody go ahead while we're here. Let's roll your hit dice so we know
Oh,
how much
no.
you get.
Oh no.
You may re-roll
I forget how
once.
this works.
Okay.
Well, I get to
Never
reroll
rolled
once.
hit dice
I might
before.
need to reroll an old one. I can't remember. I don't think so.
No, it's too late now.
Nice.
You never said reroll once before, though.
I've said re-roll once before.
Yeah, no, it has been said.
It's always been.
Yeah.
Okay, then I didn't roll any once then.
Suck it, Matt.
Why'd you have to say that right as I rolled?
Did you roll a 1?
I did not roll a 1. I wish I
Roll
rolled a
two?
1.
Did
No,
you roll a 2?
roll a 3.
Oh, it's not bad. Aren't you a
Aw.
D6 anyway?
It's a D8.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's a little bad.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's just as bad as last level. The squish continues.
Don't you have a 0 to your con?
I do.
Maybe that's something you should boost.
So that
Yeah.
by the way, that call lightning 1 level later still would have knocked me straight the fuck out.
Oh no.
I'm above 30 hit
Oh
points
my
finally.
shit.
What'd you get?
12.
Nice.
Jesus.
I got
Well, if
I got
anybody
a
was going to get that,
Yeah.
I got a 7 on the D8.
Nice. And Haley, what'd you get?
Sweet.
And Chorus, what'd you get?
What do I roll?
Your hit
your
dice.
D6.
So you
Yeah,
should be a
but-
D6.
Oh, D6. How many of them?
I get to roll a D.
Just 1.
1. And then you add your con modifier.
Oh,
right
I get to
down the
add that
middle.
too?
roll a
Yeah.
5.
Of course.
I think it automatically added bits and pieces, so it's just.
Yeah,
a
in D&D
second.
Beyond it'll automatically add it. The
5.
only thing you're modifying is the rolled HP value in that little text box.
Okay, so manage.
okay.
Where is
So I add-
modify
Add
HP.
to that. Cool. Awesome. Oh, so exciting.
What'd you roll?
A 5.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Nice.
What'd Chorus roll?
A 5. Right down the
Nice.
middle.
Hey, we'll take it. All right,
So hang on,
everybody.
put that in HP modifier.
Yeah, we can discuss that offline. I just wanted to make sure we
Okay,
got it.
okay.
Yeah,
Everybody, thank you
I
so
completely
much for
forgot we were
hanging out.
live.
Yeah, I know we're still live. It's fine. This is riveting stuff for our watchers.
Everyone loves
But
rolling
viewers,
dice.
We just thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Next week we'll be back with episode 14, Sunset Over Vengalia, where we will find out what's going to happen here with Vanessa and what's happening.
We're going to
So-
kill a witch.
We're gonna kill.
We're gonna
a witch.
kill a witch.
We're gonna
Until
drop a
then-
building on her.
Oh, which is
We
dead.
love
I'm
you.
very
Take care of
excited.
yourselves. Be kind. And are you ready for more tales?
Yes.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.